Welcome back, everyone. Okay, we are going to be doing the final assembly. What we need to do now is all the wiring from both engines here. I got to wire up together, and then from there run lines from those down. That'll go down into the stand and to power up everything in the engines. And I already got the line run for this stuff here to go down. I still got to hook up the flashers here that would go to the primary hull, but I need to put the primary hull on first, connect that. I still got to get lines run for the torpedo launchers, for in there and here, because they got to get connected together to go down in through the stand as well. Alright, now I got wires here for the torpedoes, 2 sets for the this shorter ones here are going to be going to the forward torpedo launchers. These ones here are going to be going to the aft torpedo launchers. All the wires will be able to come out here where I can hook them up. So let's see here. Just got to, okay, this is positive here, and I got the negative here. Orange is going to be positive, brown is negative. So let's get those installed. I got the longer ones for the aft. Okay, so I got those installed there. Looks good. More than long enough. Got to do the aft one. Once again, just putting the hot glue on there to make sure that these wires do not bend or twist. Alright. Now I want to get torpedoes done here. See, I might have an issue because this thing is in the way. Well, I can squeeze them down in besides. Okay, it'll still work. It's just going to be a little difficult. Now, I got the lighting on the back here that lights up the neck. I got to get wired up as well. So I'm just going to use red and black wires here. I don't quite need it that long. This is going to be tied into the main lighting as well. Okay. Now these 2 thicker wires here are part of the main lighting. Let's see here. I'm going to make these fairly long because I need it to come sticking out the front here where I can have access to the wires to do the final wiring once it's all put together. Okay, all right. I'll let that set, cool down. All right, now I'm going to hook all of these ones up together from the warp engines. Now remember, this in here goes over to there to light for the lights that light up the pylons. They're already connected to the mains, so that's okay. Okay. Brown and green, brown and green. These two are gonna be a bit of an issue. I gotta add more length. It's just not quite long enough. Now that I got all of these connected, I'm going to have corresponding same colored lines that's long enough to go from here all the way down into the stand for hooking up. Okay, I just did a light test. The yellow and orange are the rear flashers. The green and brown are for lighting up the dome there and pod lights and the side lights. These here can get directly connected to the main line here. So the only lines that are running down the stand are this one. Actually, no, because when I get the wiring from the primary hull for the fast flashers, will connect here, and then a line will go down, because it's going to be two separate lines for the fast flasher and the slow. These ones here are for the warp grills, so I gotta have a line going down. So I'm just gonna hook this up. Those are all hooked up now. Now just got to get the big lines here. Figure out how long I need to make it to go all the way down. There we go. Got that nice and long. It's better to have too much of a length than not enough. So this is ready. Just got to run these lines here. We'll just go to the mains over here. These ends here, I need to run lines going down. For the pot lighting for the engines, I just tied it into the side here. Did a light test, looks beautiful. So the primary health flashes will tie into here, and they'll tie into this one as well. This one here is for the faster flashers. These yellow and orange are the slower ones. Actually, no, these ones for the back of the engines are the fast ones. So these will tie into here. And let's see, which ones are the slower ones? This one here. Oh, here it is. This is the faster one. So these get tied into here, or this gets tied into there. And these here are the slower flashers. So those two are already tied together. This is their line. Primary hull comes down, ties into here. This in here ties into there. Okay. This in here is the slower flasher, or faster. Stays in there. These are the torpedoes, both sides there. They tie into the front. And the main line from the torpedoes goes down into the stand. These are the warp grills. Okay. So I can run these warp grill lines down inside, because they're on their own switch. Alright, these ones. Okay. I'm going to run these lines down into the hull, or down for the stand. Now I gotta wait till I get the primary hull ready for installation for these lines here. I'm gonna make these a little bit longer so they come out the front here. And then these torpedo launchers, they have to wait. Other than that, the wiring's just about all done now for the ship. There we go. Okay, so I got the these here are the torpedoes, the port, starboard, and got them hooked in correspondingly to the aft. Okay, and then I got all these lines here for the slow flashers. This blue and orange down there are for the fast. These thicker lines, the black and red, are to the main power, and this hooks up to the main power. Everything's all hooked in here as well. Are we confused yet? It's a big jumble of wires. I just got to run the wires now that go down and label them so I know which goes where to what switch and all that stuff. Okay, looks good. Just gonna let that dry now and then try it out on the stand. Well, I can't. Once this half dries, then I can attach the primary hull to the engineering hull and go from there. Looking good, looking good. Okay, I got that all smoothened out now. Just got a little bit of repainting to do. And on the bottom here, I got the putty all around that. Got to let that dry before I can shave it down smooth. I had an issue here. One of the wires here broke off for the torpedo. I'm just going to resolder that back on. Getting all the wires tucked up in there, and then I'll move them off to the side there so they don't interfere with the light for the navigational deflector. It's coming along. Yeah, everything looks good. Just going to do a little bit of tightening up on the wires there, but I got... I'll let the glue dry. Looks pretty good. Engines are pretty level. Looks nice. Looking really, 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 really good. Okay, moment of truth. Looking good. And I reinforced it with glue along the edges here on both sides. Just gotta let that dry. But yeah, it's holding up really nice. Now the warp engines are pretty much lined up perfectly on. This engine here is like, it's up a little bit too high, but I can adjust that eventually. This one here is dead on. Now, I also got these teeny tiny shuttles here, two of which had these 3D printed for me, and they got I'm gonna paint them up and everything so I can put them inside. Two of them are gonna go inside the shuttle bay, as well as a work bee, which is on the way. And then yeah, so the next thing I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get these shuttles painted up, get it ready for installation. I'll have to do it carefully, putting them in there. And you can even see the back shuttle bay is pretty much lined up. It's not twisted or anything like that. It looks really good. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now, this arm here had an issue, the same as this side. Even though this was a tighter fit, it popped out. I don't know why. So, just got sinus issues. So I stuck like I did with this side here. I glued a plastic piece in where it slides inside, pushed it in, and it's really, 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 really tough now. So it's in there. All right, so I just gotta maneuver these wires here out of the way so it's not interfering with the lighting here for the forward deflector. Just enough to get them out of the way. See, I even got lights back here that are going to be lighting up the deflector. So it looks good just like that. Now with this down, it might be a little bit... Nope, it's okay. It's working. So there we go. I'm gonna... I'm not gonna glue that in place, just in case you need to get inside to work on some wiring. But I am gonna putty it around, all the way around, to get rid of the joint seam and areas where light will pop through. And it's easy to re-putty it afterwards. That's no big deal. Okay, so since I just re-glued this area here, I'm gonna let that set. And then work on painting up these small little shuttles. I'm gonna grab one of my other shuttles, just for the markings on it and stuff, so I can follow along and get it exact. So I got one of mine here. So what I gotta do with these is, where is, prime it and then put white on it. Just gonna see here. Oh, okay, interesting. But anyway, okay. So I got one of my ships here, so I can get it just right. The customer said it doesn't matter about the name on it. It doesn't. You really wouldn't be able to see it anyway because it's just so small. But I'll try to get the numbers on each ship. And okay, so first thing I'm going to do is prime it. So let that set, turn them over, prime the bottoms, and then do the flat white, and that'll get them ready for detailing. Okay, so got these ready to go here now. I'm gonna use markers. Here's a red one, black one for the lettering. The red one here is gonna be for the stripes along the sides. Okay, so I got my magnifier here. Definitely need it for something this small. So I'm gonna start with the lettering here. The red one here. Okay, I need to get a different one. There we go, looking good. Alright. With those three off to the side, I'm going to install the aft torpedo launcher here. So I'm going to let that set. And on either side here, I will putty it, smoothen it down so that it's flush, and then that'll be ready to go. So after that's set, get that done, then I run the lines down through the stand here, this thing here, the tubing, get the wiring run down there. I still have to add the phasers on the bottom here yet, and on the sides on the aft engineering hull. For those, I got these. So basically I just drill a hole, put these in. So for 6 of these are going to be for the phasers that'll go in here. These are the same size as these. I'm not going to put the putty on around here yet, around the deflector dish, just in case. That'll be one of the very last things I do on the model. So we're actually just about ready for the that's the wrong size. We're almost ready for the Aztec decals here. And I got this here for the yeah, see, we got all of these decals that have to go on yet. But I also have this that has to go on the aft there around either side of the hangar bay, but that'll have to be after I get that set. But anyway, I got this ready to go. And then we got the Aztec decals. Well, that's it for this episode, everyone. In the next one, we are going to be finishing off the model, finishing off the touch-ups and all that on the model, and getting ready for the Aztec decals. Please like, subscribe, comment, don't forget to share, and click that notification bell for any future uploads. If you have any questions or you want me to do some commission work for you, contact me at epyc.models@gmail.com. And please check out my website, www.epyc.models.com. See you all again later. Bye-bye.